Hi, how are you doing today? Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell because we always bring content to help you better understand your body, your health, and your well-being. And if you're already part of the family, thank you so much for coming back. Today, we're going to talk about a tiny but essential part of your body that, when it's out of balance, can make your world spin, literally. Have you ever suddenly felt dizzy, like the room was spinning out of nowhere? Maybe when you get out of bed or turn your head quickly? That unsettling feeling is often caused by something called benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, or BPPV for short. But don't worry, there's a surprisingly simple way to fix it, and we'll also talk about how vitamin D might be playing a bigger role in all of this than you'd expect. Stay with me until the end, because understanding this can really change how you deal with vertigo and improve your quality of life. You know that strange spinning sensation when you change your head position suddenly? Like when you roll over in bed or look up quickly, and everything starts spinning for a few seconds, as if the room is rotating? That might not just be a random dizzy spell. It could be a condition with a rather technical name, benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, or BPPV for short. Despite the complicated name, it's a common and usually harmless issue that affects the inner ear and throws off your balance. And if you've ever experienced this, even just once, it's worth understanding what's really happening inside your head. Let's break it down. Inside your inner ear, there's a small but powerful system called the vestibular system. It's like your body's internal GPS for balance and movement. This system contains tiny structures called otoconia. They're like microscopic crystals of calcium carbonate. These crystals sit inside the utricle, one of the vestibular organs, and help your brain detect head movements and orientation in space. But sometimes, those crystals get dislodged and move into one of the semicircular canals, which are not supposed to have them. And when that happens, chaos. These misplaced crystals send the wrong signals to your brain when you move your head. So while your eyes and body say we're steady, your inner ear says we're spinning. That mismatch creates the sensation of vertigo. That sudden, intense feeling that everything is rotating around you, even though you're perfectly still. It can feel really unsettling. But here's the good news. This type of vertigo usually doesn't mean you have a serious disease. That's why it's called benign. It's more annoying than dangerous. And it's called positional because it's triggered by changes in the position of your head, like getting up, lying down, or looking to the side. Each episode tends to last only a few seconds to a minute, but it can come back every time you make certain head movements. Now here's where it gets really interesting. There's a simple and often highly effective maneuver that can help reposition those tiny crystals back where they belong. It's called the Epley maneuver. And the best part? It can be done in just a few minutes, often right at home, or under the guidance of a healthcare professional like a physical therapist or ENT specialist. The idea behind the maneuver is to use gravity to guide the loose crystals through the semicircular canal and back into the utricle, their proper home. Imagine a pinball stuck in a tube, and you slowly tilt the tube in just the right angles to guide the pinball out. That's essentially what the Epley maneuver does, but with your head and the crystals in your inner ear. The process involves lying down, turning your head at specific angles, waiting, and then turning again, all in a precise sequence. It may look a bit funny from the outside, but for many people, the relief is immediate. Even a single session can drastically reduce or eliminate the vertigo symptoms. Now here's something that's not so widely known, but could make a huge difference. There's growing evidence that vitamin D deficiency might be linked to recurrent episodes of BPPV. That's right. People with low levels of vitamin D seem to be more likely to experience frequent or recurring vertigo episodes, especially BPPV. Vitamin D plays an important role in calcium metabolism. And remember, those crystals in your inner ear are made of calcium. So if your body isn't properly managing calcium because you're low on vitamin D, it might affect how those crystals form, stay in place, or get reabsorbed when they're out of place. Some studies even suggest that supplementing with vitamin D can reduce the risk of BPPV recurrence, especially in people who already have low vitamin D levels. That means something as simple as checking and correcting a vitamin D deficiency could be part of your long-term solution, alongside physical maneuvers like the Epley. And how do you know if your vitamin D is low? Well, some signs might include frequent fatigue, muscle weakness, bone pain, low immunity, or even feeling down and moody more often than usual. But honestly, the best way to know for sure is through a blood test. So let's quickly recap what we've learned today about BPPV, the Epley maneuver, and the role of vitamin D in all of this. BPPV happens when tiny crystals in your inner ear get misplaced, causing that dizzy, spinning feeling. The Epley maneuver is a simple series of head movements that can help put those crystals back where they belong, often resolving symptoms quickly. And vitamin D isn't just good for your bones. Having enough of it might actually reduce your chances of getting BPPV or help speed up your recovery. If you've ever experienced vertigo, dizziness, or balance issues, this information could be a game changer for you. Did this video help you understand vertigo better? Have you tried the Epley maneuver or paid attention to your vitamin D levels? Share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you know someone struggling with dizziness or balance problems, feel free to share this video with them. It might be exactly what they need to start feeling better. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next videos. Thanks so much for watching until the end. Take care and see you next time.